Hey guys!
What's going on?
Welcome back. It's Christine.
And Zach. So today we're going to be talking about words and their importance.
Okay, so why does this all matter? Why do you have to actually care about what you're saying to one another? Why?
This is something that's really big. I think a lot of people don't realize that they can be sabotaging or speaking life into their relationship, and this is why we wanted to really touch on this. I remember writing down something, and when this topic came up, I was like, you know what, I really need to read this. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits.
So what that says to me is that the words that I choose to say really can impact whether I'm successful or not, whether that means financially or that means in my business, in relationships.
Right.
If I speak positively over a relationship, then it's more likely that's going to happen because we're speaking that into existence. Each year we take a little bit of time to set aside in the beginning of the year to choose the word for that year. So my word this year is passion. I truly want to look at each of my relationships and everything I do and find the passion in it and just make it better.
Right, and mine is listening, because obviously I can talk a lot, but I need to improve on listening. So these are going to be words that you're trying to pick up a positive habit that you're going to do for the rest of the year.
And so one of the things that we kind of put into exercise was her speaking words of affirmation over herself. So she
very awkward, I will say, at the time.
Oh, she would stand in front of the mirror and she'd look at herself and say, okay, stop looking like a creepy. I don't remember exactly, but I am beautiful. I have worth. I'm not just the sum of my past, but I am who God says I am. Just speaking truth over yourself day in and day out. So that way you start to truly look at yourself for who you are and believe it.
This was really important for us to do. I needed to find worth in myself, in my words, and that way I was able to be a better partner for him as well.
One of the other things we decided to do probably a year and a half ago or so is implement that with our daughters. We have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Right.
And so every day before they go to bed, we pray with them and we speak words of affirmation over them.
And the point of this is that there's times when she's in the world starting as a young little adult, and she might come up to kids who are mean. If anybody were to say anything mean to her, she knows who she is. She knows who mommy and daddy tell her who she is. And that is so important to teach your kids from a young age. When I first met Zach, I kind of cursed a lot.
I mean, I just remember that at the time you would say something and it was like a shot to my heart. You know, it wasn't even something that you were saying to me. You weren't cursing me out. You could just be driving in the car and someone cuts you off and you start, getting a little upset with them, using choice words. And really, it had nothing to do with me. But when someone that I care about, particularly at the time my girlfriend, would say these things, it just hurt me to the core. Where I didn't care what other people said, but I did with her. If I constantly tell you, you're dumb, you're dumb. So some people may take that as a challenge. I'm going to show, no, I'm not, I'm smart. But a lot of people, that's going to speak to them and say, well, maybe I am dumb. Or if he just thinks I'm dumb, why would I try any harder?
You can keep on going and calling your other half something really mean, or saying something really awful to them, or putting them down. The enemy wants to see that happen because he wants to see your relationship break up.
True.
He wants you to believe that there's something better. You go to the next relationship, that person will treat you better.
One thing we've decided as a couple is that we don't use the word divorce. To us, words have true power. We would never speak that over our marriage. If anything, we may be upset, but we're not going to say, I'm just going to divorce you, or if you don't do that, we're just going to get a divorce, because
you open that door.
You open that door. So we can replace something that's negative with something that's positive, right? We can replace a curse word with something that we're not cursing. We can speak affirmations over ourselves, over our children, over our wife, over our family, over our situations. So we hope you got something out of this video and that you realize that words truly have power. They can impact your self-worth, the self-worth of others. They can change a relationship. They can break a relationship. They can influence the future of your children and of anyone around you. You can hurt somebody with your words, or you can build them up and uplift them. With a single word, I can make someone's day, or I can break someone's year.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking us out. Please subscribe, like, share. Do what you got to do. Spread the word.
Yes.
Get it? Spread the word.
This is not going to be a fun topic to talk about. Let me just tell you right now. But stick with us because it's really important.
It is important.
Hard topic. I have no idea. Every time I think of something, it blows out of my head. It literally blows out. Oh my God! Let's just get over with it.
And if you can't come up with something, just don't say it at all.
I didn't know where you were going with this, but now I know where you're going with this. Oh, I like it. Okay.